Rob, thanks for having us.
Thank you very much for coming today, Owen.
Not a problem at all. What have you got for me here? We're in the suburbs and this place looks almost a little bit industrial. It looks like something you'd find in the inner city suburbs.
Yes, it is a modern industrial look that we've gone for here.
Yep.
So it's a two-storey home, a bit different to how we usually build compared to the acreage, but we're in a suburbia area. We've managed to fit 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms on this beautiful block.
Should we head in and take a closer look?
Let me show you inside.
Perfect.
The brief was they wanted to expose elements, stuff that you could touch, feel, and see the difference in. So metals, timber, recycled bricks, all these different components, creating that fulfilled brief for a family of 6. The functionality throughout this home just works.
What a beautiful space. This open plan L-shaped living area really ties in all the parts of the shared family home, doesn't it?
So with a large entry coming through here, we've also incorporated the recycled brick. And as you go in through here, the fireplace as well. You've got the kitchen, butler's pantry, dining and living area all in one.
This kitchen's a bit of a showstopper. It's quite dramatic black, or at least a deep charcoal colour. And then this pendant light, which sort of sits linearly across the top of the island bench there. It's such a beautiful statement. It's something you'd see almost in a New York loft style with this timber and brick.
So there is a lot of features that do soften the industrial look with the pendant lights that you see around.
And lighting's such a great way to do that because it's such a statement piece and it's the thing that, you know, actually warms the space visually. So here we are upstairs. You're often doing these acreages that don't have the second floor. Tell us about this one.
They wanted a house that functioned for their 4 kids and themselves, and they wanted everyone on the top level and then everything else that was downstairs.
Where we're standing right now is also sort of a secondary living area, which is quite common these days in homes to give everyone a little sort of retreat. How have you finished the bathroom? What kind of materials have you gone with?
They wanted to do something pretty extravagant in their bathrooms. So we've used a terrazzo stone full 20mm thick tile.
Beautiful.
And we've also wrapped that up on some walls to give it a really nice feature. You also see that we've got fluted glass in the shower screens as well. It kind of gives its own elegance.
The fluted glass gives it texture and it's also practical because it gives you that privacy, that extra little bit of screening. So where should we see next?
Let me show you out the back.
Perfect. Here we are, entertainer's paradise.
That it is. Lots of divided spaces in this backyard. We have the fire pit, we've got the pool, outdoor barbie and a grassed area. And having 4 kids means copious amounts of parties. So if you do have friends of the family with kids over, it is also a good idea. If you are out here cooking, you can keep an eye on not only your own kids, but others as well.
That's a big part of entertaining, is still being able to interact with your guests while you've actually got to do the job of entertaining them. Rob, it's been an absolute pleasure.
I appreciate you coming today.
When building for a growing family, the one-size-fits-all approach doesn't quite tick all the boxes. But here, the proud owners of this custom suburban home find themselves living in a spacious, comfortable family retreat with just a hint of industrial flair.